Hello guys, let me tell like it is. I have proven without a shadow of a doubt that sports are completely rigged and scripted by the Masonic code of gematria, the practice of coding letters into words. All the way back into June, July of last year, I predicted Manchester United to win the UEFA Europa League. It was no coincidence because the final was held at Solna, Sweden. The key signing for Manchester United, one of the two key signings, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, was from Sweden. He got injured before this final, so he wasn't able to play. In this video, I explained why it was completely rigged and scripted, that Paul Pogba, in his record transfer fee to Manchester United, was the hero for today's game against Manchester United. The Manchester United Red Devils wore blue for this game today against Ajax, and it's no coincidence that Manchester United wore blue today, because the last time that Ajax played in a European final, Juventus won the Champions League. Juventus won the Champions League in 1996, and this year Juventus is going to win its first Champions League in 21 years. And in that same year, this year, Ajax would find itself playing in another European final, which they did lose to the blue-jerseyed Manchester United Red Devils today. So that is a key tribute. Juventus winning the Champions League this year. Ajax loses another final. This is a really, really key tribute. And it's no coincidence that Manchester United, this whole season for Manchester United was completely rigged and scripted. You know, you think about Antonio Conte. Conte equals 21. And this year, Manchester United would remain at 21 Premier League titles, while Chelsea, with Antonio Conte, would win a league title with the former Juventus manager in the same year that Juventus wins the Champions League. But today, after winning the Europa, Manchester United won their 42nd trophy as a club, the most trophies out of any English club. This is a huge Freemasonic year this year. The 16-17 football season adds up to 33. Freemason as well in gematria equals 42. Winning their 42nd major trophy in a Freemasonic year. This is all done by the numbers, masonry, the Masons, the year that the season started, 16 equals 33 and 96. Freemason as well equals 96 and 42. Manchester United winning their 42nd major trophy in this game. Paul Pogba scored the goal that sealed the Europa League title for Manchester United. He scored the first goal of the Europa League final. Paul Pogba in the 18th minute. Paul Pogba, you noticed, today against Ajax scored his 6th goal lifetime in European competitions, and Paul Pogba himself even wears number 6. So Paul Pogba scored his 6th European goal in the Europa final. Number 6 helps win the final for Manchester United. No coincidence, sports are rigged by the numbers. Solna, Sweden, the site of the final, and Pogba and gematria both equal 41. He was the major star for the Europa final today for Manchester United. Paul Pogba's birthday is on March the 15th. The amount of time between his birthday on March the 15th and the day of the Europa final is a time span of 70 days. Interesting that this final was held at Sweden. It was no doubt that it was predetermined for Paul Pogba to be the star for this game. The man with the record-breaking transfer fee helps Manchester United make a ton of money in the Champions League next year. Sweden and gematria equals 70. When you include the end date for the amount of time between his birthday and the Europa League final, that would be a time span of 71 days if you include the end date. Manchester United and gematria equals 71 as well. But Manchester United in a Freemason year, winning its 42nd trophy, the most all-time in English football in the year 16-17 equaling 33 and Freemason equaling 42. Manchester United is a Freemasonic club. They are a satanic, occultic club that is nicknamed the Red Devils. No coincidence. This is a Masonic club in the year 1617. They were founded 115 years ago as Manchester United. The Freemasons worship government and authority. They believe in law and order. Law and order. Manchester United Red Devils both equal 115. But also this year, in this key milestone year, they were founded 139 years ago. In the same year that they win their 42nd trophy, the most out of any club in England. Freemasonry and gematria equals 39. Now I need to charge my laptop. Now the next thing I was going to say is that Ibrahimovic in gematria equals 64. Israel Zion, Synagogue of Satan equals 64. But you notice that Paul Pogba scored in the 18th minute and Mkhitaryan scored in the 48th minute. You add the 18th minute and you add the 48th minute. This all adds up to 66. Granted, Revelation is the 66th book in the Bible. I just found that really interesting. Paul Pogba, number 6, scores his 6th goal in European competition. I see a lot of significance with that number 66, but no coincidence that Paul Pogba is the star for this game. His birthday and his gematria in the site of the finals gematria is super significant. These are all Freemasonic tributes for Manchester United, and once again, this is another edition of Sports Rigging by the Number.